Greetings everyone and welcome to a new First Taste for the channel where today we're going to be checking out WildFront, an upcoming title. It is currently has the release date of coming soon on Steam, but this is a roguelike deck builder and was actually presented to me by the dev as a Souls-like roguelike deck builder. Now I'm not exactly sure what criteria go into making a deck builder a Souls-like deck builder, but I will say that from my foray into the game, I played through the tutorial just to get a handle on some of the basic game mechanics. The game has a very it's a lot of similarities to Monster Train and Slay the Spire, though this game has a bit of a different angle to it in that you are managing two resources. It's not just the cards you play, you also have a team of minions, and you have to kind of manage how they're going to attack through various mechanisms. It's actually a really, really engaging little experience, and I hope that this First Taste video is going to be enough to give you an idea of whether this might be a game for you, and if so, you can always find links down below where you can add this to your wish list, and hopefully pick it up when it comes out. But with all of that said and done, it is always easiest to show than to describe. So let's go ahead and just jump into the game and show you what there is to see. Now, as I've already completed the tutorial, I had enough coins after that to unlock one of these talents. This is almost like a survivor-like talent tree in a way, but I then played through a little bit more just to experience a little bit more of the game, just to make sure I really did have the tutorial's mechanics down pat, and this is the kind of meta currency that I earned through that first run. Now, we're going to go ahead and open this one up by spending that meta currency. So, a gift increases the number of artifacts you get to choose from when entering the wild. Okay, starting artifact selection increases the number of cards you can discover, allows you to revive one time upon dying at 10 health. That actually sounds really good. Increases health, increases your power by 1, increases your restoration by 2. That actually might not be too bad. And vitality increases the amount of water you start with. This is actually a really, really important one. This game not only has it got two different resources that you have to manage within any particular battle, moving around on the overmap, or if you imagine moving between nodes on the like Slay the Spire map, that costs a water resource. Run out of that at your own peril. I would even go as far as to say this is most reminiscent of the food in Hand of Fate. As you move, you consume water, and if you run out, you start taking damage, ramping damage. Increase your grit. Grit increases the amount of armor you receive from cards by 1. I think I would like to go with probably increasing my restoration. Yeah, we'll grab a point or 2 in restoration. Then can I afford anything else? I might be able to. Sure, we'll get some water to go as well. I suppose I'll spend it all. Why not? There we go. We will also increase the well rested. So if I choose to restore my health at rest sites, I'll increase the amount a little bit. But with that, we move forward. Now, we select a minion. We've got a couple of minions, and I guess they will all be shown in different ways. So, Bouncy. After your turn ends, give a random friendly minion +2 power. Or Melon. Melon simply has 6 health and 5 damage. Costs 5 spirit to summon. More health, less damage, but I kind of like the idea of it just giving power. So let's go ahead and grab you. Tomato. At the start of each battle, apply 2 weak to all enemies. I mean, it's not great. It'll only do something once in a fight, but sure, okay, it's a starting artifact. That's not terrible. Okay, then. So there's a lot of stuff to see. This is the overmap. Every time we move, we will use up 1 water. There are a couple of caveats with this, in that we can retread ground that we've already moved over, but it doesn't decrease the water. It's not like because we know the way, it's going to be an easier trek. It'll still use 1 water even when we're backtracking. So you probably want to minimize that as much as you can. We've got water pickups here, artifact pickups. We've got fountains, which are like rest sites. We've got forges, which allow us to upgrade our cards. We've got mini bosses, we've got events, we've got shops, and you know, the regular tiles. Regular tiles are always a fight. These are the only tiles that I know of that you can't move through. They're just blockers. So, looking at this layout, I'm thinking probably the best way for us to go would be to move up, grab all of that water, then move down. There's actually quite a lot of stuff down here that I'd want to go to. We at least wanted the chest and maybe one of these. I don't know. We'll see that. But I guess it depends on how much water we pick up. And then we might pick up some water in the event as well. But okay, let's start moving out. I'm noticing a three-eyed motif in this game. What the heck are you? Okay, let's have a look at you. So you're going to attack. This is very much like Slay the Spire and many games like this, where you can see the intention of the unit, and down below you can see status effects. So we've got weak, decreased attack damage by 50%. Oh yeah, that's of course because my tomato has affected you. Photosynthesis, all enemies have +1 power. Okay, you're going to attack for 4 damage 2 times. You're going to attack for 5. And you are the thing that has to die before I can attack anything else. I can't do anything until I've destroyed this. It's got 11 health. Now, one thing to note about attacks. Attacks will always include the player. If it's a single target, it'll only be the player. If it's a multi-target, if it's like 2 or 3 or all, it will attack the player and some minions. But they will never directly target minions. So that is to be borne in mind. Now, we've got 2 resources that we need to balance. Our spirit and our energy. Energy plays cards. Spirit allow us to summon in our minions. And we can generate spirit in a couple of ways. The first way is just playing a card. You'll get as much spirit as the energy you use, with some exceptions. Certain cards don't generate and some generate more. And you can also discard a card, but you'll only ever get 1 spirit for doing that, no matter how much the card costs. So, plan that out carefully. Now then, I would like to apply weak to... Oh, I can't even use status effects on you. That kind of sucks, if I'm honest. All right, well, I'm going to want some armor. Let's get that going. There's no point in using weak on you. Let's do a little bit of damage here. I guess 2 damage would be fine if it was going to end you, but it's not really. Still, this will allow me to bring in Bouncy. So let's get Bouncy in. Now, Bouncy's effect will only affect a minion. So right now, it's only going to affect Bouncy. But Bouncy will finish off this rock. The minion will always target whoever you've targeted. And so if you want them to pick someone specifically, you have to attack that person. Right now, I can't attack them. And this is a really good example of this. My minion can only attack this, except, I believe, when certain minions get summoned, they can attack random, and some minions can attack all anyway, but there are ways around it. But generally speaking, a situation like this is kind of sucky because my minions are not going to be doing anything to the other minions, and 9 times out of 10, they're the main damage dealers. Now, this one is attacking twice, so will attack me and my minion. That's the way that one plays out. I want to bolster you. I want you to do a bit of extra damage. You might notice that the shield does not deplete at the end of the turn. Most status effects do, but armor does not. And that's why armor is on the health bar. It's on the health line specifically. I'm going to study and see what we get. All good cards. Feral Strike here. Consumed, destroyed on you. Corrupted is a case where you won't generate spirit for it. Deal 2 damage and summon a minion that costs 6 or less. Nurture will give my minions +5 to their armor. Fireball, sure, let's find out what card that will give me. Another bolster. Okay, it's not too bad, actually. And I've got enough spirit now for me to summon in another Bouncy. But I am going to dump this bolt, because it's only worth 1 spirit anyway if I play it, and I've got so many cards now. That's a full turn's worth of cards anyway. Right, you should take that one out, so we no longer have to worry about either of you getting taken down. So now it's just bullying this 1 minion that's left. We will bring in another minion, and we got... Oh, very nice. We've got, I believe this one's called Soda. This one poisons as well as attacks, and when it got played, it applied 2 thorns to everyone, which is actually pretty nice. I want armor to take all of this damage without any particular worries, and we will buff you up. It really doesn't matter who we buff up at this point. We will win this fight pretty handily now. I have not noticed you do multi-attacks, so I don't think you can. There we go. We're going to weaken you as well, just to add insult to injury, and buff everyone again to add insult to injury. There we go. And there we are. All right, this is your level down here. This builds up. I've not actually seen how this impacts anything. Maybe it means that different minions are going to be, different enemies are going to be available, but I've not really noticed it. I think it might affect the starter minion. I've noticed that some of those are gated, but outside of that, I've not noticed like any further unlocks or like cards or anything like that. Right. Now, as with any deck builder, there is a strategy to when you accept cards. Sometimes it's better to walk away and choose nothing than to choose something. But right now, our deck is pretty bog standard. It is literally the starter deck, so we may as well start refining it. Magma Bomb, 3 points, deals 11 damage. Scrap applies 1 burn to a random enemy, so I could scrap this to burn someone. Or Unstable Flames, apply 2 burn to a random enemy 3 times. Oh, I much prefer Unstable Flames. And we can pick up a new minion, right? We can get an egg, which when it's awoken or sacrificed, draws a card, or toast. When it's awoken, to gain 1 energy. Okay, I think we'll take toast. I mean, both tomato. No, sorry, not tomatoes. What's our other minions right now? We've got a bouncy. Okay, I was going to say tomato, toast, egg. Are we having like a breakfast sandwich or something? Right, let's go ahead. Oh, that wasn't very much water. I was really hoping for more. I'm not going to lie. Still, I'm going to go with my original plan. 4 water is a lot better. Right, let's have a look at this artifact. What do we got? A red gem. After your turn ends, add a small rock to your hand. Ooh, this might be quite nice. At the start of each battle, summon 2 sausages. It really is trying to give me a breakfast lineup of minions. But no, red gem it is. That's going to be more useful to me than a sausage. Right. Do I use the water to check the shop? With only 22 moonies? No, we'll check the shop over there. I love the currency is called moonies. Right, now, this is a rest site. I can get water from it. I can gain max health, but I take 15 damage or restore my health. I think I'm going to take the water. This is going to give us a lot more opportunity. Now, I can save my moonies at this point or remove a card from my deck. We can clean our deck out a bit. Yeah, actually, I would like to remove a basic bolt. Right. Now, we've got 2 events back to back. The river is ripe with fish. Go fishing. An artifact. Challenge. Win something. Go fishing. Consumable. Easy. No, let's go for this one. Click. Oh, okay. Begin. Pull up. What? Click to start. Okay. Oh, is it Stardew Valley fishing? Oh, this is fine then. It actually feels very similar to it, in fact. Oh, success. There we go. I was the wrong player to throw that minigame at. I really am. Yeah, no, you didn't understand. You'd already lost. My lord, right. When you sacrifice a minion, give all friendly characters +2. Oh, this is amazing. +2 armor for sacrificing a minion. I kind of wish I'd had taken the sausages now. All right. That was a great, great get. Okay, we've got a random battle. Let's have a look at you. We've got someone over here, Mithril. Whenever this takes attack damage, give all allies, enemies in my perspective, +1 armor. It's also weak right now because of the tomato. 4 attack damage, so, that would be about 8 normally. You will gain 1 armor and will cast thorns on the entire team. Disapprove of that greatly. Let's weaken you even further. I've got no one to bolster yet. Sure, let's use this. I am going to very much like using that once I get the chance to. I'm going to sacrifice this bolt. Now, the reason why I sacrifice that rather than playing it is because I want to keep the 1 point for this. Now, on Awaken, I gain 1 energy. There we go. And I am going to say... Yeah, let's bolster you. Let's get you doing a bit more damage to overcome the thorns that are going to come your way. That being said, if I use Nurture, then both of us get enough armor. I'll take no damage from this, and you won't take any damage from the thorns you're about to be exposed to. Okay, that worked out quite well. That worked out very well, in fact. And on top of that, I can go ahead and bring in another toast. Sure. And I will give you a boost. There we are, since you're the more survivable of my toasts. And that is a sentence I just said. Oh, yeah. Okay, that 1 energy. I mean, I don't feel that the toast is a super useful minion, but because it only affects Awaken. If that was like every turn, it would be like S tier. But no, that actually worked out okay. Right, we got a small rock. Let's deal some damn. Well, yeah. Let me get some more armor first. Right. Feral Strike you. What are you? I believe this pig actually, upon being sacrificed, gives bonuses. This is a tutorial minion that we've seen before, or I've seen before. Huh. I quite approve. Oh, that doesn't count as an attack. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, 2 damage at the end of turn, 4 at the end of your turn. Greatly approve. I could apply 2 weak again, but there's not really that much use for me doing that right now. In fact, could I... No, it's rigid. It can't be scrapped. I could sacrifice you. We're going to sacrifice the pig. That has made you even stronger and given us armor. And at this point, I'm going to get a bouncy in. And then I will do a little bit of damage. All right, minions, have at it. Perfect. They are on the edge of death. And the fire took them out. Okay, that actually went fantastically well. The only thing that's going to hurt you guys now is the fact that they've got thorns. So I'm going to give you some extra armor. I will take a little bit of damage myself. We'll replace that. Do a little bit more damage. Oh, this is kind of going to suck. I'm not going to lie. But all right. I could... Once one of you looks like you're about to die, I will sacrifice you to get armor for the others and summon in someone else. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, I woefully underestimated how much damage you were going to do. Gains 5 spirit for the hero every turn? Oh, that's really nice. Go, sacrifice. Give a random friendly minion ward. Honestly, neither of these is super useful to me, but... Oh, you will gain ward every turn. Oh, okay, no, I'll take that. Commanding Presence. This is eternal and will be consumed. It means when I play it, it gets used out of my deck and it can't get redrawn that battle. But eternal means that the effect will last for the rest of the combat. Whenever you summon a minion, give it +2 power. Oh, that's amazing. That is... Yeah, no, that's absolutely worth taking. Muddied deck or not, that would be worth taking. Right, let's start making our way down. We got plenty of water right now, so I'm not worried too much. Oh, sunflowers. They will poison every minion and will gain armor. Don't like it. Alright, let's apply burn. Nice and early. On the plus side, they're not going to attack, which is quite nice. Whenever you summon a minion, give it +2 power. Sure. Draw more cards. Then I'm going to start sacrificing cards. Right. You will gain ward, but that won't save you from the incoming poison, sadly. Let's bring you in. You'll give me a bit of extra oomph. And I'll bring another one in as well. It gives me 2. That means I can give you armor on top. Now, I don't know if poison is going to go through the armor or just directly apply to health. It would make sense if it was directly applied to health, but we'll see. Very nice indeed. That is 6 poison. If that's directly applied to health, then they are dead. Let's go ahead. Oh, you're going to heal. I greatly disapprove of that. Got our ghostly friend over here. Let's draw another card. We've got enough damage, we're going to be able to take them out. I'm going to boost you because I have no idea if they're going to survive. This would be a good time to sacrifice because, again, I don't know if they're going to survive. So I will sacrifice there. I'm going to get rid of that and I will summon in a bouncy. Okay. Right. Let's see how it goes. No, it actually did get applied to shield. Okay, duly noted. This is not a common one. You gave the ward to my bouncy. Very nice. So that will mitigate the 3 incoming damage. You're the only one that can take this flame damage. You're actually going to do some damage to me, so I do want a bit of defenses here. That will be enough. Oh, actually, it won't be enough with the poison, though. That's a bit of a problem. What I could do here... Actually, I've already won this fight. So I will play you. I'll play the protection there. The endure. I could probably get another one in as well if I really wanted it. But there's absolutely 0 use for that. So we'll just do this. End turn. Armor held. There we go. Right, we've got eggs or bag of hope. Awaken and sacrifice reveals a card that costs 1 or less. Neither of those sounds great to me. What about the cards? Immolate, apply 3 burn. We are building a bit of a burn deck right now. Deal 5 damage to all characters. No, that's not happening. But the immolate, we could start stacking burn. Yeah, I'm okay with that actually. All right. We will leave there. Now, we've got a mini-boss there, and we've got someone that I'll be able to heal up with afterwards. So, sure, let's go ahead and see what we can do. What the heck are you? You're going to armor up and apply ward initially. You've got 104 hit points. Good effort. Right, well, I'm going to burn you straight away. There we are. And immolate you. That's 9 burn. Very nice indeed. I guess I'll gain armor because it's not going to go anywhere. And I'll do a little bit of extra damage on top. I will summon Bouncy in because Bouncy can start powering up. I don't know if I'm going to need the weak, so I'm actually going to hold on to that. There we go. Not a bad start. Did that get applied anyway? Yeah, it did. I got rid of the ward. You're going to summon 1 minion of your own. All right. Well, let's start working our way through there. Yeah, we'll go with this. Summon a minion. Obviously, that's a brilliant time to use that. Use Fireball. Endure probably unnecessary for me right now. And since you're not attacking, I am actually going to get rid of both of these. Can I drag you over there? There we are. I wish I had... You know what? I'm going to get rid of that as well. Sure. This isn't the best way of doing it for certain, but we are going to bring in another bouncy and then use nature. Or nurture, rather. There we go. Just kind of prepping. Go. Very nice bit of damage there. The flame is ticking down. All right, 7 times 2. Okay, that would be enough to kill without armor, and we have to go through you before we do anything else. You are going to shuffle. We'll shuffle 3 curses into my discard pile. Wow, you absolute scallywag. All right, we've got a... the bag has already shown up. Spectral Guidance Divine adds 3 parries to your hand. Acid Blast applies 2 weak. Scrap gains 1 thorns. Consume, reveal a card that costs 1 or less. Your next card costs 2 less. Oh, Ancient Amulet, absolutely. That is 100% worth it for me. We are going to start doing a little bit more damage. Consume. Right, Evolving Tome. Draw 1 card, increase by 1 after played. Conjure Tome. Takes 4 damage, add a golden tome to your hand. Or Bless Monster. Divine. Give a friendly minion ward. I think we're going to go with this one. I don't have a card that would cost 2 right now, which does suck, but oh well. We'll apply that. Let's bring this in. Golden Tome, consume, gain 2 energy, draw 1 card. All right, I will happily do so. This is kind of disgusting. I've got all of this power and nothing to use it on. I am deeply saddened. I'm going to get rid of you. Deal 2 damage to all enemies. Add 3 parries. Gain 3. You know what? I'll go for the 3 parries. I'm going to bring in... I definitely don't need more energy. Bring in a ghost. Then 3 parries. Now, what do these do? Rigid. Gain 1 up. Okay. Fine. That means I'm going to take no damage. You might die if you get selected, though. So we'll see how this plays out. Oh, never mind. Wow, that worked out really well. You've added your curses to my discard. Now it's in my draw deck as well. Okay, so Curse Vial. I can't get rid of it through normal means. Your next card costs 2 more. Well, that is unfortunate. Let's give everyone a bit of a buff. Sure, I may as well use it. Cast that as well. That allows me to summon someone else in, but there's really no point. So we're just going to sit on this turn. They're still taking the burn damage that I applied to them millennia ago. I disapprove that you brought that in before. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so add 3 parries to my hand. There we go. Get all of those in play. Go ahead and hit you. I may as well get the armor there. I mean, I could sacrifice one of my minions. I've got so much now. Sure. Bring you in. And next turn, I'm going to sacrifice you again. You might actually... Well, actually, you might die now, yeah. That might not have been the wisest move. I've got no one that has enough health to survive that, though. Still... Let's see, they're going to get the opportunity to apply their bonus no matter what. So even if you do take them out, they still manage to do the work I needed from them. Okay, that worked. Now we're going to sacrifice you, bring in another. Immolate. Oh, why? I just realized I could have used that. And then I could have used the Immolate on you. That was awful. That was so bad. I am ashamed. Ashamed, I tell you. Well, here we are. Right, small rocks are going to cost 2 now. Oh, well, whatever I use. There we are. Never mind. Right, we've got an artifact. Increase your power by 1. Not the best. And also, what is it with the food artifact? An onion as well. After your turn ends, get a random card that costs 3 or less. At the start of your turn, add 2 parries to your hand. They cost me nothing, and it's also got lots of health. And we'll apply armor. Yeah, actually, I'm going to take the amethyst, and I'm going to say goodbye to the ghost. There we go. Cards-wise, Shrouded Insight draws cards until your hand is full. I don't see that as being useful. Mystical Missile, deal 4 damage. Add a dream to your hand. I'm going to take this because I want to know what the dream is, but I am going to earmark this as a potential sacrifice over here. We'll prepare by getting rid of something out of my deck if I need to. All right, what have we got? Green Apple increases your max health by 25, or whenever you summon a minion, give it 5 health. That is absolutely better than what I've got right now. All right, we're going to get rid of you and take cheese. Tomato and cheese. And our toast... Oh, this is fantastic. We've got a very delicious lineup of minions and artifacts right now. The trick will be not eating them before I get to the boss. All right. Okay, infuse a card. Now, I'm not aware of any mechanism by which I can see what an infusion is going to do on a card. And I'm noticing not all of my cards are here. Okay, we'll take this one. When you select a card, it doesn't seem to be a way to say, no, I made a poor choice. It just randomly generates 3 options. So, you are rolling the dice. You just pick a card and then you're going to get 3 upgrades to it. 3 burn, 3 poison, 3 burn, 2 weak, or 3 burn and your next card costs 1 less. I'm going to go with Immolate. The poison Immolate. And then we're immediately going to do that again. Can I upgrade the same card? If that's possible. It is not. My disappointment is indescribable. Okay, Toxic Shot. Let's see what we get here. Deal 2 damage, apply 2 weak and 3 poison. 2 weak and 2 burn. All right. Possibly scaling both poison and burn would be amazing. Sure. We're going for a very status heavy group here. Now, since I'm going to be moving back there anyway, I may as well cover some ground I haven't been on. I could go to the event, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'd have just enough to get over there. There are 2 fountains, but I also want to go there. So we're going to see what we can do. Right, you're going to attack everyone. You've got Goldor at the start of their turn, gain ward, and you're weak because of what I've done. Everything is costing more. Oh no, it persisted. Oh, doesn't that suck? You cunning card, you. Ooh. You heal the player for 2. I massively approve of this. You are not even going to die because the cheese gave you more health. This is fantastic. Okay, greatly approve. Let's get 3 poison and 3 burn on you. Can I... I'm not going to be able to get another summon, but I'm going to start building up to it. We're just going to have to tank the damage here. Right, now some of that damage would already have been used up. I'm going to use a small rock. Do a bit of damage to you. I'm going to use this to apply burn 3 times. Do I want to save up for Amethyst? A big part of me does. We bring in Bouncy now. I can bolster you. I can use this. And then I can also bring in... Oh, we don't need Toast, but another Bouncy would be useful. I could have saved that, but honestly, we've got a very, very potent Minion deck right now. Minion artifacts. That's really helping. Yep. You're coming down to around half health. Deal damage, add a dream to your hand. Here we go. Now, we couldn't upgrade this, which is an interesting one. All right. What's a dream? Rigid, consume. Gain 3 spirit. Oh, I like it. We're keeping that one. That one is staying. It's going to increase its power and it's going to summon a minion. Neither of those things are things that I want, but we can buff up the poison a bit. There we go. Not doing too badly. I am going to sacrifice... no, we're gonna wait. I could sacrifice you, but I don't think I will. And you're amazing. We're keeping you for as long as we possibly can. Oh, that tea is delicious. I assume you're drinking tea since you're watching one of my videos. You wouldn't drink coffee while watching me do a let's play of something. No matter what kind of scallywag you are, you wouldn't go that low. Right, there we go, and we're done. That was actually amazing. Consumable. Gain 5 energy, take 5 damage. Okay, a bit of a bargain there. I'm all right with that. A hex. Whenever this takes attack damage, give all friendly characters +1 characters, not minions, +1 power. That's nice. Bullet. Whenever you scrap a card, deal 1 damage to all enemies. Huh. All right. I think it's time to say goodbye to Toast. I'm so sorry, Toast, but it is your time. As for the card, Lightning Storm, deal 7 damage to all enemies. That's kind of nice. Gain 12 armor, summon 3 missions. You see, I'm curious whether, because they're summoned by a card, they'd have my buffs. I'm going to take that to find out. This is a strong for science, because I feel that card is going to distract my deck quite badly, but I'm willing to give that one a shot. Let's get you in play. Greatly disapprove. And how... I wish you were like vulnerable to fire, but I really don't think you are. I can't play you right now. I'd rather not take any damage, so let's prevent that from happening. I could get another unit out. Sure, let's get a bounty in play. There we go. And enter. Very nice. So this is the mission. I'm using that we picked up something to summon them just a moment ago. Let's get a bunch more stuff out. You're going to summon someone. Don't want that happening. Let's get you a buff. Small rock can be played. Fireball as well. We'll grab a dream, sure. Gain 3 spirit. And now it's a case of... I think we're going to bring in bullet. I'm not going to sacrifice that. It's too useful to me because of the poison. Okay, not bad at all. You've got blue gem. Whenever this takes attack damage, gain ward. Whenever you summon a minion, give it +2 power. Okay, there we go. Now we've got... I mean, it would have been great if I'd had that before I summoned... In fact, we're going to do that to bullet right now. Tonk. There you go, bullet. Now then, let's try and remove... Well, we're going to keep focusing my status effects over here, but I would like you to be removed. So, let's go ahead and apply this. Twice. There we go. Got rid of the ward, so now my attacks will... Well, I'm not sure they're going to attack that one, but... Let's say goodbye to you. Get everyone a little bit more armor. There we go. Okay, this is actually really good. I've got way too much energy. I need something that will allow me to draw cards. There we go. Minion-wise, we don't want mission. QB, after your turn ends, give all friendly characters 1 power. I mean... All friendly characters. And you're so easy to keep alive as well. I think you're better than Bouncy, which just gives 1 character 2 power. In 3 turns, Bouncy would have given out 6 power, but in 3 turns, assuming I had full minions, QB would have given out 12 power. So, yeah, QB, you're on. As for the cards, consume, gain 3 rage, gain 7 armor. I mean, it's a defensive one that gives me rage, but do I really need it? Freeze an enemy. And it's a consume. It's destroyed on you. So I'm actually going to skip. There's no reason for me to take it. Right, I've only got 8 more turns. So depending on what we get from here, I'm going to take the water. It is always 4 water, I guess. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I need a bit of extra healing. Sure. Let's do this then. I'm going to forgo the... Hello. The events. Get 2 bottles of water, lose 50 moonies, or get a consumable. I'll take the consumable, please. Deal 5 damage and apply 5 burn. All right. Yeah, no, thank you. Stay cautious. Makes me very sad that I'm not going for the rest of these, but okay. Right. Oh, we can open up with a pretty solid move here. And it has to be that pretty solid move. It's a shame it's... corrupt because we didn't get the essence from that, but whatever. Let's go ahead. We're going to keep you... actually, we're going to keep this entire deck, yeah. All right, they're going to just deal their damage in any which way. I very much hope they kind of focus. They're not. They're not focusing at all. We just got Ivy. Whenever this takes attack damage, shuffle a toxic vial into your discard pile. Not a big fan. Right. Okay, but with that, we've got an enormous amount of stuff, so we can bring in a QB straight away. Let's get you going. I'm promptly going to sacrifice... Well, yeah, I'm going to promptly sacrifice you. We are going to do a bit of damage down there. I'm going to apply burn 3 times randomly. That was less than random. I'm now going to apply poison over there. Summon a minion. Oh, I should have played that first. What a dummy I was. Truly. the biggest dip. Right, weaken poison. Let's get that going as well. But now, I'm going to sacrifice both of these to get a bullet in, and then I'm going to sacrifice this, do 1 damage to everyone. All right. There's a lot of damage coming my way right now. We do need them to start attacking these ones. Oh, you can have 3 minions like I can. Okay, that's fair. You did a lot of damage. Wow. Fantastically disapproving of that. Let's get rid of you. But unfortunately, I now can't direct my attacks yonder. I think we're going to say goodbye to you. And we're going to bring in Amethyst. There we are. Okay. Have at it. QB is powering everyone up. Oh, that's amazing. Fantastic work there. You're going to heal, and you would have healed everyone. That actually worked out amazingly well for us. Can't use Feral Strike. It won't give me any particular benefit. Instead, I'm just going to build up armor. I'm going to buff... Yeah, it doesn't matter. None of them do any particular focus damage. I'll draw 3 cards, see what we get. Of course, Toxic Vial. Consume takes 1 damage, and Scrap takes 4 damage. So consuming it is the way to go, sadly. I'm going to sacrifice these cards, and then I'm going to drink this one. There we go. All right, and turn. And that's it for you. Okay, not the best, but no, we're not going to take any of those. Divine, invoke a friendly minion. That would be kind of nice, because they can sometimes do a lot more damage than me, as you saw there. Fell Blast, deal 4 damage to 2 random enemies. I think we're going to grab Command. As for my main character, they're mostly just dealing, buffing the minions and invoking the minions and applying some status effects. Right, you're going to summon 2 enemies. You've got Bounce Force, Fly Wings. I don't like any of these things. Let's get something in here. What we're going to get? We've gotten, I have no idea. You will inflict weak. Okay, that's okay. I'm down with that for now. And I would like to apply some burn and poison over there. We will be rid of these 2. Okay, that weak is going to be very helpful, I imagine, since you're just building up. Oh, you're going to apply a lot of nastiness, though. This, after your turn ends, give all enemies +1 power. Both of them do. And you attack everyone. So what I would like is for you to go for them in particular. Right, that should ensure that they go down. The 9 poison, it really does suck, though. Yeah, I'm gonna defend for this one. We will get rid of this just to build up a little bit. Get you in. You've got plenty of health to weather this, so I think that should be okay. Very nice. Right. I can invoke a minion. I don't have one that's really built up for it yet, though. I kind of need you to not be there because you're buffing everything else. 4 damage and add a dream, sure. Spirit is very much appreciated. Get everyone with some better defense because, yeah, this is going to suck. I could sacrifice you, but I'm not super looking forward to that. I'm going to use the chili bomb. Get a bunch more burn on that as well. Right. We're going to hopefully try and get QB in play. Need to keep up with their defenses as often as I can, but... Right, are you going to try and bring in minions? Yes, you are. Perfect. That isn't useful to me anymore. It isn't nearly as useful. Sure, let's apply the poison. Let's attack there. I can, at the very least, get an amethyst. Sure, let's bring an amethyst. Then I'm going to activate... Oh, I may as well activate amethyst, actually. Yeah, that worked. All right. Enter. Sadly, going to be saying goodbye to the bullet next turn, so I might sacrifice them instead. Right, what have you brought in? You've got bounce force, you've got thorns. None of these are things that I want to see happening. I will sacrifice these cards instead of taking the arm. Well, we've got 10 damage coming my way, actually. Yeah. It does mightily suck, but you're going to give everyone bonuses and thorns, or I can go... Well, yeah, let's go for this one. You will take them out in a single hit. Depending on who gets the first shot. Ah, shame. It would have been great if it was you instead. I meant to sacrifice them actually and summon another one. That was my bad. Completely forgot what my plan was. All right, let's get these on the go. Apply burn wherever it wants to go. Good. Generally quite happy to see it going over there. You are in such a better position than I am. It is shocking how much more defended you are. But I really need this taken out now. Another amethyst. A lot of potential damage there. Poison is just ruining me. Right, you've got blue gems. You'll give ward. You have got... All enemies have +1 power. Right, let's get these in play as fast as I can. Do I have them? No, I don't have the means to summon anyone just yet. That's fine. Who do I want to get rid of most? You. Yeah, we're going to just let that one sit there for now. Okay. Have at it. Beautiful. Okay, would have preferred to go for them, but sure. Oh, the curses are just dire. We might be looking at a wipe at this mini-boss. Wouldn't be the first time that my decision to go for a boss attack had ended with my death. Won't be the last, I will let you know. Gain 3 spirit will bring you in. I will command you to attack. There we go. Now everyone's going to direct their attack over there. I cannot get through this without taking damage this turn. But we're finally wearing you down, but you are so powerful now. This is with weak as well. You're doing half as much damage as you would normally. Which is just terrifying. Actually getting a little bit of extra protection there, thanks to the amethyst. Let's get those on the go. Immolate. Small rock. And we're going to buff... Oh, I may as well buff you. There we go. Right, you're going to spend this turn summoning, which I'm A-okay with. Now, we only need to kill you to win the fight. As long as... Oh, never mind. It's fine. The poison took effect. I said there... That was because I saw them bring in a shielded minion, which meant that we would have to kill them before we could target the boss again. After your turn ends, restore 1 health to the hero. Well, I mean, this is fantastic. Just might be a little bit too late for me. Small rock is constant damage, and I do appreciate it. So we'll bring that. Card-wise, and a second nurture wouldn't be bad. Whenever you play a card, deal 3 damage. Oh, that's amazing. There's no reason not to take that. Pebble for the damage to everyone. I feel that, honestly, you would be better than Bullet. I can definitely summon you earlier. Okay, now my initial plan was to go up here, but we might not make it. Still, we're not going to be facing a mini-boss, so we might have an opportunity. We'll get to a shop, and at that point, or the rest site, we might be able to send monies back. If we don't, we make no meta progress. All right, let's have a look. You're going to be powering up. You'll do 5 damage to Aavak, you'll do 10 damage to me. You got Dragonite. After the turn ends, increase their power by 1. None of these things are good for me. Whenever you play a card, deal... Okay, that actually isn't a terrible one to start the fight with. Sure. Let's get you weak. That helps. I could summon 1 ally to this fight, but they would have to deal with that. Let's do it. Pebble, get in here. Thank you. You've gained a bit of a buff. After my turn, I'll heal 1 point. Okay, let's go. Got no armor to speak of, which ultra sucks. Especially because you used your power-up before that went down, which does hurt a bit. We could, whenever you summon a minion, +2 to its power, I'll keep hold of that then. We will deal 2 damage. Beautiful. Get some armor on myself. Apply burn. That kind of sucks, because you're probably going to... Well, you will take them out with this turn. At this point, I bring in another Pebble, and you'll definitely take them out. Sure, okay. 12 damage coming my way is going to kill me. Now, the 5 damage would give me, what, 3 armor? That won't make me any better off. No, sadly. No, that was probably a pretty egregious misplay there. I was not paying attention up there. Well, this is it. Oh, never mind, I got a heal in. I forgot about the heal. Thank goodness I didn't go for that then. Oh, no. I also forgot about them powering themselves up. Ouch. Oh, okay. Well, we tripped at the finish line. Well, close to the finish line, I guess. 241 Moonies cast to the wind. Didn't manage to get to a rest site in order to bank them. It is a bit of a shame. But that has been WildFront, everyone. Not the best play, I will confess, but a really, really enjoyable game all the same. I had a lot of fun playing through, and I hope you had a lot of fun watching it as well. But that is going to be it from me and from WildFront for now. Thank you ever so much for joining me, as always. So if you enjoyed what you saw and you want to see more, you can let Saint Algorithmus know with those lovely buttons down below. But until next time, do take care, everyone.